Okay. Laura, you can. So this is activity 7. We are going to continue. It is qualities. So Laura and Vatsala, they are going to read this role play. Okay.
So I'll be Venora. And Watsla, would you like to be Razuni?
Rasuni, yeah. Okay.
Rasuni?
Yeah.
Rasuni?
Suni.
Rasuni.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, Vatsala, start, please. You start reading, Vatsala.
Okay. Uh, Hello, Menura. You seem to be in good mood today.
Yes, I am always happy.
How can you always be happy?
It's simple. All I need is to see the good side of everything.
Does it mean that you are optimistic?
Yes, I am. And you are a very outgoing person, but sometimes you do get angry.
Yes, I do, and that's one of my weaknesses. I think that it's because I'm oversensitive.
Well, we all have weaknesses. You see, there are times that I feel very generous, but sometimes I'm a little concerned about it.
No, you're not. I remember time you helped me with my project when you hadn't even finished yours. That was very generous and helpful of you.
Oh, well, thanks. That's what friends are for.
Of course, you're right. We should all try to be kind, helpful, generous, and understand all those around us.
So, activity 8 is writing, and we're going to fill in the table using the details given in the dialogue. So, the table has both women, Rasuni and Venora, and each one there's 2 columns for each. So it's either positive qualities, which are good, negative qualities, not so much, for both of them. So you can
Okay,
pause.
one correction. Venus is a boy, right, Vatsala?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yes.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Okay. That's okay. That's
So
understood.
sorry. But wait, you can scroll back down so they don't see the, because you can pause the video and you can go back to what we read and you can fill out that table. You can make a table of your own on a piece of paper, positive, negative, and you can put their qualities down and then you can see.
Yeah, so take time to do this exercise, then we'll go. Once the students are done, you can compare their answers here.
Right.
Okay.
So now you have Rasuni. Sorry, I'm saying the names wrong. I know. And the positive qualities are outgoing, oversensitive.
So
Negative qualities.
this one oversensitive, it can be a negative quality sometimes, so it can be a positive one. So if you want to talk about that, Laura, go ahead. That's why I put it in both. Laura?
Right. So first, positive qualities, outgoing, oversensitive, negative qualities, angry, oversensitive. So we were talking about it earlier, whether we thought oversensitive was a positive or negative quality. And I thought that being oversensitive could be a positive quality because it means that you might tend to be more empathetic towards other people, things that are happening around you. But then a negative quality, it might not be great because you might take what people say about you too seriously, and you might take it to heart and it might upset you. So it depends who you are, right? If you think it's positive or negative.
If you had to choose one answer, where would you put it? If you have to choose one, not both, I would put it as a negative quality. Where would you put it, Laura? Because being oversensitive.
I think that I'd have to put it as a negative quality overall because I think when I'm thinking of when people use it in sentences, it's usually has a negative connotation, like,
Great,
oh,
great.
she's so oversensitive. She's too sensitive. So
When someone says he's oversensitive, they are not giving you a compliment. So,
right.
so it is that's how. So we can erase that and put it as.
But I
negative.
do still think it could be a positive.
Yeah, can be a positive.
And
Okay.
then Venora, positive qualities: good mood, happy, optimistic, generous, helpful. No negative qualities.
Yeah, go ahead. I don't. Did
Go
Vasana, did
back
you find
up.
any
There's-
Yeah.
negative qualities, Vasana? When you did it? We
Let's go
can,
back
yeah,
up.
I think this is a good time to check it, right? Venura,
Right.
look
Let's-
at, I think we can check it, right? Do Venura has any negative qualities? He's in a good mood, he's happy, and he says, how can you be always happy? Then he
Oh,
says,
here you see there are times that I feel very. Being too generous.
Yes.
I don't think that's the right word, generous, but being too generous could be a negative if you don't know how to say no and you're constantly saying yes and you don't have time.
No, look at the way it is, right? Well, we all have weaknesses. You see, there are times that I feel very generous, but sometimes I'm little concerned about it. So you would
But see, Razuni said, I remember the time you helped me with my project when you hadn't even finished yours yet. So
yeah,
that
so
would
that's
be
the
a
positive
negative.
part.
No,
No.
it could be a negative.
Why?
Because
She is telling him she's saying to her it was a good quality that he has.
no, I understand, but I'm saying it could be a negative quality. Imagine if you're at work and you are finishing somebody else's work, but you didn't even finish your work yet.
So, in other words, you think this can be both positive and negative, like
not the actual word generous, just if
in
you're
the
not,
situation, right?
yeah.
All right. So yeah, we'll leave it like that.
Yeah.
Any other any negative things? I didn't. Yeah, I did not think so. So here we can finish this right
Yes.
at 9.
So maybe you want to just, because the answers are there.
Yeah. So they have given all these adjectives. You have to put it in a table. What is positive and what is negative, right? So take your time. Pause the video, let students do this exercise and make sure they got these answers and here. So Laura, you want to say what positive adjectives are and negative? Helpful and so on, right?
Sure. So positive is helpful, kind, loyal, obedient, honest, truthful, and friendly. And then some negative: lazy, noisy, stingy, careless, untidy, wasteful, and hot-tempered.
Okay. I think this is where probably we can stop at this point. I think we are good for today. So let me stop.